for all the examples we've seen. Him suing Showtime for $300 million, him foreclosing on multiple properties, him losing on investments on multiple properties, him buying a lot of depreciating assets, and him all of a sudden looking to box very much in the year 2026. Floyd losing money Mayweather, as the chatter says, is in dire straits financially. Now again, is he got more money than me? Yeah, but he also spends a lot more money than me, which is why I thought him coming back to fight Manny Pacquiao, I mean, it made dollars, so sure, it makes sense. But for him to put his pro record on the line means this is really bad for Floyd. Well, turns out it could be as bad as we thought, or potentially worse. Or in some form of getting this fight together, misspoke to one of these guys. Or Floyd Mayweather is trying to Netflix.
Obviously, signing multiple deals and getting in advance and having them pay you ahead of the fight. I mean, like, is that normal? Does that happen?
I mean, you.
Nah.
Hey, yeah. Ocho, I've known players that they burn through their money. They take out an advance on next year's salary.
Nah.
Yes, you at this age, you gonna put that undefeated record on the line? That's his whole thing, Ocho. The whole thing is undefeated.
Yeah.
The whole time. That's why he said it. No. Manny said, no, I want to be the one to put that one on there. I want to put that blemish on that record. No. This ain't no exhibition.
Exhibition.
Questions surrounding Floyd Mayweather's approach to a potential rematch with Manny Pacquiao have sparked intense debate across the boxing world, leaving many fans frustrated. Pacquiao has openly accused Mayweather of accepting an advance payment for what was supposed to be a legitimate professional fight before failing to move the negotiations forward. According to Manny, he has grown tired of waiting through repeated delays and excuses. He insists the fight has not been finalized and believes any plans for an exhibition should be scrapped in favor of a real professional contest.
What I signed, he signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight, and he got his advance, so there's no reason to make excuses of that. So that's true.
Well, we all look forward to that fight.
I mean, he signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So then now makes excuses, no.
Mayweather's latest remarks appear to contradict earlier reports promoting a professional rematch in which his undefeated 50-0 record would be at stake before a massive global audience. The event had previously been presented as a blockbuster showdown, with reports indicating support from both fighters' camps and promotional teams. These conflicting messages have only intensified speculation, leaving fans uncertain whether the long-discussed rematch will ever become a reality.
Ocho,
Everybody don't get it.
Ocho, you got to, and I understand, Chat, I understand about taxes. Uncle Sam, the only mofo that don't work and get half your money.
Hello.
He don't do ish. But got his hand stuck out. And I get it. I hate paying that quarterly payment. I hate it. But you ain't come to get my stuff.
Hey, what you telling? Listen, it's a select few, you hear me, Uncle Joe? It's a select few that sit high and look low. When it comes to them taxes, they make their own rules.
Many critics believe Mayweather is reluctant to agree to another official fight because he wants to protect his flawless professional record. Some argue that the hesitation reflects concerns about risking his legacy against Manny Pacquiao in a sanctioned rematch. Others, however, suggest that Floyd's lavish lifestyle and numerous commitments outside the ring have become a greater threat to his public image than any opponent he could face inside it.
Look at the way he lives life. You look at the way he does things, the entourage, the women, the jewelry, the bags. It's almost impossible, Unc. And you would understand that, Joe, you would also understand it. It's impossible to maintain a lifestyle like that when you're not still fighting.
Unless you got $200, $300 million coming in.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
because you got money going out and ain't got
you don't have
in.
enough coming in to maintain it.
I don't care how much you make, Ocho. How much did you keep?
Right.
Come
there
on
you
now.
go. There you
It
go.
ain't how much you make, it's how much you keep. So imagine you make $1 billion. So in other words, he lives in Vegas. If he made $1 billion, he made $630 million. Now that's what he made. What is his lifestyle? Well, you got 2 jets. You got people, you know, and they said that he had people to wash his car.
Oscar De La Hoya has once again taken aim at Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of failing to honor agreements and making statements that he believes are misleading. De La Hoya argues that the true reason a rematch has never materialized is Mayweather's unwillingness to put his undefeated record on the line. He also claimed that even Floyd's father once believed Oscar deserved the decision in their original bout, challenging Mayweather to prove himself by returning to the ring.
All the news on Mayweather, Pacquiao, potentially falling apart. I mean, I have to say this, Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O. Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost. Your own father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your ass retires for 1 year and 1 day. Bro, ever since I got beat up by Manny Pacquiao in my last fight, I've wanted to fight every single day, but I couldn't because I wasn't right.
De La Hoya has continued to criticize Mayweather for avoiding what he considers a legitimate rematch with Manny Pacquiao, pointing to the rematch clause that was once discussed between them. In his view, Floyd chose retirement primarily to protect his perfect 50-0 record rather than risk another high-profile contest. Oscar has even challenged Mayweather to fight either Pacquiao or Jake Paul, insisting that Floyd is unwilling to step into the ring with Manny again.
Physically, emotionally, I just wasn't right. All that depression, all that I had within my spirit. But now, these last 5 years, I've put in the work, man. Woo! I did a lot of work, and I feel happy. I feel at peace. And you know what? A man at peace is a dangerous man. I can take on King Kong if I want and beat his ass. And I'll even fight Jake Paul. Let's go!
The controversy has grown even larger after Manny Pacquiao claimed that Floyd Mayweather accepted an advance payment, leaving him with little patience for further delays or explanations. Several boxing commentators have described the negotiations as one of the most chaotic and unprofessional rematch sagas in recent memory. Wade Plemons has also suggested that something unusual may be happening behind the scenes, speculating that the confusion surrounding the event could point to broader promotional issues.
Given contracts that didn't say the same thing, that would be one of the most unprofessional things you could do, not trying to point to Netflix or whoever else put this together, but something is off. Something's completely off because you got one person saying, this is a real fight. You got the promotion saying, this is a real fight. You got Floyd Mayweather saying, no, this is an exhibition. There's two things that are happening here. Either somebody messed up in paperwork or in communication or in some form of getting this fight together, misspoke to one of these guys, or Floyd Mayweather is trying to Netflix. That is the only two things that can be possible here. Because we then get the report, as of yesterday, that Floyd Mayweather has already taken a cash advance payment of his purse.
According to Wade Plemons, information from sources he considers reliable suggests the proposed rematch has encountered serious problems after reports that Mayweather received money in advance. The alleged payment arrangement has raised eyebrows throughout the boxing community, with many analysts questioning why the negotiations have become so complicated. While advance payments are not uncommon in major boxing events, Plemons believes the circumstances surrounding this particular deal are highly unusual, fueling speculation that the process is either being mishandled or deliberately delayed.
It currently being in jeopardy. I don't even know how that's possible. Who gave him a cash advance before they even got to the fight? I understand like paying some up front to secure the fight, but paying everything? Maybe it's not what it is. Maybe the cash advance is like partially. But still, what? So if this is to be believed, and this is via ESPN, this is not, random Twitter person reporting this. I think Mike Coppinger also reported the same thing. If this is to be believed, Floyd took a cash advance and then undermined the promotion of his own fight to try to protect his 50-0 record and still make a bag.
Wade Plemons also pointed out that this isn't the first time Mayweather has been linked to controversy during fight negotiations. He referenced an earlier incident in which Floyd reportedly arrived at a venue but declined to compete until his financial demands were satisfied. According to Plemons, situations like these have contributed to Mayweather's reputation as one of boxing's most difficult negotiators.
Done this for years. He has done this for years, especially after his pro career. When he was doing these exhibitions, he would not show up to things he was obligated to do, take advances. Even the Deji fight, you can ask Deji, I was there. Floyd demanded that they pay him some insane amount of money or he wasn't going to fight Deji while he was at the venue. And they wanted to change gloves and do all this stuff. And I think they actually did it. They paid Floyd to do it. And I've seen this with a bunch of his exhibitions. And obviously we know about the Logan Paul situation, how Floyd shopped his fight to a different company after essentially royalty like Prince whoever in Dubai and stole his money. This is insane.
The ongoing controversy has drawn reactions from several well-known boxing voices, including Max Kellerman and Mike Coppinger, who have both shared their perspectives. Some observers believe Mayweather is trying to distance himself from the situation while protecting his public image. Others warn that if the dispute continues unresolved, it could damage his legacy, especially as questions surrounding the proposed event continue to attract widespread attention throughout the boxing world.
Atmosphere, so I'm not sure what Floyd is talking about. I don't know if Floyd got bad advice, but he's contracted, so it would be a breach if not.
I think what puts a damper on Mayweather-Pacquiao 2 was Mayweather-Pacquiao 1. The big letdown of a fight.
That's another damper.
But this is like, all you have to ask yourself, Gabe, to me about when a fight is made is, are you going to watch it live or not? When it's on, are you going to watch it, yes or no?
I'm definitely watching.
Yeah, me too. So, like, everyone can shut up, right? Because we're all going to watch.
But I would not watch it if it's an exhibition, not necessarily live.
Yeah, you would. You'd still watch it.
I don't really watch all the exhibitions
live.
live.
But whatever they call it, you're going to watch it.
Maybe.
But you're right, though, as an official fight, because it brings in the intrigue.
Max Kellerman believes the primary reason Floyd Mayweather is avoiding another professional fight is his determination to preserve his undefeated record. He noted that many legendary champions return to the ring later in their careers despite the possibility of suffering a defeat. Kellerman also pointed to Manny Pacquiao's impressive performance against the younger Mario Barrios as evidence that Pacquiao is still capable of competing at a high level. In his opinion, Mayweather is creating unnecessary obstacles instead of accepting the challenge and putting his perfect record on the line once again.
We just saw Manny draw against a world-class fighter, whatever you want to say about Barrios. And Mayweather is right at that age, almost 50, where guys fall off a cliff.
Yep.
And he has the undefeated record to protect.
And
right?
it's Mayweather's identity, right? That's its whole identity.
That's why Mayweather doesn't want it to be a pro fight. Because you want to just safeguard that record.
50 knows a big thing. And if you lose that, it's like, okay, Floyd, you know, so. But I would make an expedition because who's not going to watch it?
It's not up to him. He already signed a contract. It's a real fight.
That's what I don't get. How you sign a contract that you saying it's
about
not?
Retiring undefeated. It's interesting because you can retire. A lot of guys have passed Rocky Marciano 49-0. But then they kept fighting and they lost.
Chavez.
Right? Yeah, Chavez has won. There have been others. By the way, Rocky Marciano was training for a comeback when Floyd Patterson was champion. And I have no way, because he'd have beaten Floyd Patterson.